So we are gathered here today because, yeah. So I got Hefty Bear here. This is kind of a surprise to him. He doesn't know what I'm getting ready to do.
Not a clue.
We're going to be talking about base defense. Specifically, we're going to be talking more about his base. So my question and comment is, you've been playing for a while. Your base has been doing better. You've been getting hit a lot more lately.
Yeah.
I just want to know what your thoughts on your base and how it's holding up to competitors.
Well, my base is doing better than it was 6 months ago.
How much better?
A lot better. I get peaked a lot, but people, they don't want to come in for whatever reason, or if they do, they leave right away. They get a little bit of damage and they're out. 6 months ago, I was getting hit left and right. Now I'm not.
That's cool. Like trying to think. Oh, and how'd you do on the bounty? The last bounty, the November, December one.
I did pretty good. I didn't get hit very much. I got hit, but the last two bounties I've done pretty good on. Before that, yeah, no, the bounty sucked. I mean, every time I turned around, my base was getting hit. This time it wasn't so much it was getting peaked a lot, but people were like, no, that's okay. We'll go find something else.
So, where are you getting your information and knowledge from? No, I'm not trying to brag or anything like that. I'm just.
It's true. I get it from DJ Jekyll. I get it, well, firsthand because we're friends, and we're best friends. But I'm there when he does his videos most of the time, and I learn a lot from that too. That's why my base is doing better, because DJ Jekyll has helped me. You need to watch his videos, really, because...
Well, how are the videos, because... How are they useful? Like, what to you?
Well, you teach base defense. You show good. Not upgrades. You show good builds for ships. It's really a good thing to learn. I mean, there are so many people in this game that just want to be hand-fed all the information. You can't do that. I mean, you'll never know what your base is capable of if you don't learn it. Learn what does what. Same with your ships. If you don't know what your ships are capable of, you don't know what you can hit. You have to learn your ships, you have to learn your base, you have to learn what's on your base, you have to learn what's on your ships. And you can't just be one of those people that sees something and go, oh, that's cool, I want that on my ship, or I want that on my base. You have to research, and you have to study.
Yeah, the game does take some effort.
The game takes a lot of effort.
So what do you, like when you watch some of the videos, even like your own, what do you like, I'm just saying, like, what do you take away from it? Like, what do you specifically, can you name something more specifically? Like, when you see a video, like, what you saw that you're like, hey, I need to remember that, or hey, like, what catches your eye, I guess?
Well, of course, nothing just springs right to mind.
I know, I catch you off guard every time I do that.
Well, upgrading for one. That's a good example. You taught me that upgrading is essential. Upgrading.
And we're talking about the U1, U2?
Upgrading everything. Your ships, your bases, your walls, everything has to be upgraded. Your buildings, everything. You need to upgrade everything.
So the word upgrade has multiple meanings and multiple definitions because it's used in many places in different ways.
Well, in Battle Pirates, it's like your walls. You upgrade them to the highest level you can upgrade them to.
And you've been doing that lately. You've been upgrading them more, little bit by little bit.
Yeah, because it's important.
Yeah. And you get hit usually right after, give or take. What differences have you been noticing? Because I've been playing, I forget.
Well, like I just said earlier, because of the upgrades and stuff, I don't know, people are just not hitting me as much there. And when they do,
So the upgrading of the walls gives you like a little bit more protection and it's noticeable?
Yes. Upgrading walls, upgrading buildings.
That's actually cool information.
Everything you can upgrade, you should upgrade because it helps. It helps your game. And not only that, but if you upgrade everything, I just learned this recently, if you get everything upgraded, it also it decreases your repair times on your ships and
Oh, like the R&D and
yes, it'll decrease.
And the buildings that they added that to?
It'll decrease your repair time. So that's a big help in the long run for those of us, especially for those of us that don't coin.
That was the other thing I wanted to mention too, and I forgot that we did that in the other video on Twitch. So the other thing that these players aren't telling you about the repair is I've been getting a crew lately and I hit the wrong button and I went to my hull. You can't do this anymore, but when the game first came out, you could recruit friends. And when you did, they would become officers in your game. And you could add them to your fleet, which would increase the fleet speed. You could add them to your shipyard, which would decrease the repair time. Now, it's grandfathered in. I have it. But if you're new to coming to the game or you're coming back to the game and you didn't do this freaking 8-9 years ago, the option's not there. And if you have an officer and you try to move them somewhere, when you move them, you lose them. Because a lot of the players that you may have had from 8-9 years ago haven't played. So once you move it out of that slot, the game can't find the original player, so it doesn't know that you want to put it in a new slot. Now, if you leave them alone, which I've done, wherever they get stuck at, they get stuck, it's still there. But that also decreases the repair time, build time, and a bunch of other stuff. So when you see these players and they go, oh, you can do this for 1 coin or 2 or 3, I've seen comments and they get removed, but I have seen it where they go, hey, I did the build like you did. I watched your videos. I did the same route. I drove it. And it's 8 coin repair. And that took me a while to realize, but that is why.
That is something else that...
Oh, you're going to bring that up again?
I really...
My bad.
I didn't really think about it until it was brought to my attention by DJ here, who was in the Navy.
Fucking 4 years.
You do not drive a ship. You sail a ship. You can steer a ship, but you do not drive a ship.
Right. It's like you fly a plane. No one says, I drive a plane. I drove it.
You don't fly a plane. I mean, you don't drive a plane. You fly a plane. You don't drive a ship. You sail a ship. You don't sail a car, and you don't fly a car. Well, some of you fly down the freeway, but that's not quite the same thing.
Right.
Use the right phrase, people. It's freaking annoying now. You sail a ship.
So.
But upgrading is so important. And learn what you're putting on your ships. Learn what you're putting in your base. Don't just say, oh, that looks pretty cool. I think I want that on my ship. It could be junk. You don't know. And tiers. Go with the highest tier stuff. It's the best thing to do.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are always those exceptions, but yeah,
True.
99% of the time.
There are a few items that...
Like, okay, the new turret, the silver streak, whatever.
Junk.
That's junk. So yeah, it's a high tier, but they nerfed it. That's not going to work. But, you know, the Tempest is a higher tier. That's still pretty good. So, you know, work with me here, because I know Kickside likes to throw curveballs and whatnot. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Cool. Well, that's about the longest base defense. Yeah, I'll be showing Hefty Bear's base getting hit and how he defend against an array of fleets. And feel free to leave your thoughts and comments down below on YouTube. That's where I'll see it.
And like and subscribe.
Yes, of course, like and subscribe, but please on YouTube so I can see it, so other players can see it, because there was a couple comments I got that were really pretty cool, but I didn't see it for like a month. I finally got a message from someone that actually took the time to PM me, and I'm like, well, I didn't see it. So if you want me to see it, even if it's, you know, God forbid, one of those little negative comments, if you want me to see it, put it on YouTube. Okay. Well, thanks for watching our show, and
I know Gordon. Oh, and thanks for watching our show.
yeah, as you can tell, we took some time doing a little selfie here, having some fun, keeping your city safe as we always do. You can even keep the what was that? Our base. You can even keep this bases safe. Nothing will happen with our watchful eye. We see everything. Ain't that right, Betsy?
That's right, everything. We see everything going on.
Right on.
Did you just hear something?
Yeah, it's the phone ringing. We'll catch you guys later. My bat phone's going off.
Bye.
Bye.
You don't have a bat phone. I got a bat phone.
I took your phone. Sorry.
I bitch.
Later.